Alright, recording has started. Well, always remember, Super Dave Bistula, tall, white, gothic, vampire, alien, coming to you from the same place as the last video. Tim Hortons, Cotonage Road, corner of Linton. Across Linton, a shitty McDonald's, which you never go to now. You know, crossing Cotonage, directly from here, CDL Laboratories, and perpendicular to us is Videotron, the Doctor's Clinic's office, and the special cafeteria, cafe, resto that serves also food that's Lebanese. Here in the area of Cotonage, Super Dave Bistula of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So it seems to me that Montreal office spaces are hitting an all-time vacancy. I wonder why. Both my host David and I, we have one answer. Although you will hear another answer from the Montreal Gazette, which we will read, or rather, David will read. I don't know. Oops. That's right, that David will read. That's the only thing that we can. Anyways, David, take over and read, and you'll do some. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to do some reading from the Montreal Gazette. Except that Montreal Gazette, just like the CBC, just like CTV, fake news. Just like CNN and MSNBC, and CBS and ABC. Fake news, through and through. Controlled by the regressive leftists, those who are involved with the WEF. Bunch of bastards. Anyways, we'll see what kind of an excuse Montreal Gazette is gonna say. So we'll reduce ourselves to a little blip. So here goes on. Let's just get rid of these notifications. Menu. Camera. Hi there. Let's just make ourselves just a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, here goes on. Montreal office vacancies hit an all-time high as 2022 ended. We're definitely seeing occupiers adopting space consolidation strategies and moving into smaller spaces. No kidding. The rents are too high in Montreal, but then again, maybe it's not as bad as Toronto or Vancouver, but still, we're climbing up there. I don't know what businesses are going to be put downtown. Maybe globalist conglomerate type of companies, which nobody wants to deal with. And if such is the case, maybe they shouldn't even be here. Anyways, we'll read. I'm going to have to put on my reading glasses. There's a picture of the Montreal skyline. Greater Montreal overall office spaces ended the year with vacancy up to 17%, according to U.S.-based real estate from real estate services firm CBRE Limited. Photo by Pierre Obendroff, Montreal Gazette. Okay. Office vacancies in metropolitan Montreal reached an all-time high in the fourth quarter as companies continue to cut back on workspace to account for hybrid work arrangements. I mean, hybrid work, I guess that means working from home, or maybe the combination of at work and at home. Sorry about that. No, I don't have a cold, nor do I have COVID. And even if I did, it's still, there's nothing to worry about because we all know that COVID is the whole scare of COVID was total bullshit anyways. Anyways, let's continue on. I don't want to see that. Okay. Greater Montreal overall office market ended the year with a 17% with a vacancy rate of 17%. U.S.-based real estate service CBRE Limited said in the most recent quarterly report. In the third quarter, the rate was 16.5%. No, I don't want to sign up for Montreal Gazette. Demand for the real estate business hubs such as Montreal has ebbed since March 2020. As for employers, initially kept most staffers home before adopting flexible return to work policies that required office presence only a few days a month. More than 367,000 people worked downtown before the start of the pandemic. Yeah, bullshit pandemic. According to a recent report from the Chamber of Commerce of Metropolitan Montreal. We're definitely seeing occupiers adapting space consolidating strategies and moving into smaller spaces. Ruth Fisher, managing director of CBRE's Quebec operations, said in an interview, oftentimes they are spending the same amount of money because they are trading lower quality, bigger spaces for more expensive, higher quality spaces that are going to facilitate the collaboration that has happened to has to happen in offices now. What? Hey Ruth, what the fuck did you just say? Maybe I missed something. Okay. Downtown Montreal's vacancy has rate improved slightly to 16% in the fourth quarter from 16.1% 3 months earlier. CBRE also said employers in the central business district vacated close to 1.1 million square feet of office space over the course of 2022, data show. Average vacancy rates for Class A buildings, the most prestigious types of office space, improved to 13% in the fourth quarter from 13.3%. You sure about this? Class A vacancies remain more limited compared with less expensive properties because downtown employers place more emphasis on quality and amenity-rich spaces with features such as gym or bike storage facilities. CBRE says. I don't know what to say. Yes, the overall vacancy rate is high, but good quality space does not have to have high vacancy rate. Really? Fisher said. Our brokers tell us that if you have a space on the market that is turnkey, it is good quality. It will go. Really? Ruth, you from the CBRE. I'm just going to tell you, you keep on having these turnovers, you're going to have a bad reputation. People just don't want to come to Montreal overall. So I suggest you rethink what you're saying. Anyways, let's continue. Vacancy rates in suburban Montreal averaged 18.3%. Two buildings, including Laval's Espace Montmorency, opened their doors to the metropolitan area this past quarter, covering a combined 407,000 square feet. That's a lot of empty space. Greater Montreal's office building pipeline has shrunk to its lowest level since 2017. CBRE said, no new projects started construction over the last 3 quarters. Across Canada, the office vacancy rate hit an all-time high of 17.1% in the 4th quarter, CBRE data show. I know why, because most of these, first of all, you could blame this. I think I could squarely blame this on that fucking jackass Turdo. Let's go Brando. That fucking idiot up in Ottawa. Anyways, let's continue reading. It's a far different story in industrial real estate, where market conditions remain tight amid strong demand for e-commerce shipments. Some 1.6% of warehouses and other industrial properties across Canada sat empty in the 4th quarter, compared with just under 6% at the start of 2013. In Montreal, the industrial vacancy rate held a steady 1.2%. Industrial rents in Greater Montreal soared more than 50% in 2022, the most among the major Canadian markets. Montreal area rents finished the year at $15.39 per square foot. The first time that they topped $15. Maybe that's the reason why we need the what's it called again? What is that thing called? Minimum wage has been going up. Oh, a year ago we were having a conversation about whether or not rents would cross the $10 mark. No, they already did. Fisher said. Obviously, we're never returning to the $5 per square foot rents that we saw pre-2017. But the rate of growth has slowed. Rising industrial rents reflect the change in the way people consume. We expect large volumes of products very quickly, she said. Through 2022, the availability of industrial space in Montreal has declined for 15 consecutive quarters, not absorbing in the latest period hit 758,000 square feet, boasting a full year total to about 1.7 million square feet, according to CBRE data. Faced with this red-hot demand, development actually continues space. Faced with the red-hot demand, development activity continues space. And another 3.8 million square feet of industrial space are under construction in Montreal and due for delivery in 2023. Well, we're in 2023 now. I have to check what's happening. Anyways, this is an older article. Ghost media okay. There was one interesting person, this guy named Michael Guest. Not surprising, forcing back to work in office, even if you know those hypocrites are claiming to protect the environment. Yeah, true. But you know that all workers at the same time in downtown cities is the worst pollution producer in the world. To make their public transport less deficit, they stopped internet work from home, etc. Who is paying for this? The ordinary worker that had to put gas in the car, be stranded in traffic, come home late at night. For the rich and famous big towers owners that are all a bank or insurance company, they tell the government what to do. That is valuable around the world. Toronto or Montreal or Vancouver or any other big polluting city. He's right. Toronto thanks Quebec for sending business down the 401. We have much lower taxes and less language police, and no language police. Mon tabarnak. Montreal office in all-time vacancies. Oh no, say it isn't so. What about Quebec City? They must be near deserted. Lol. Sovereignty and delusions for a puppet nation that wants to align itself with France, who thinks they are inferior to the Persian French. Yep, keep up the goal for French only. They're just too stupid to figure out why offices and corporations are leaving, have left, and are jumping a sinking ship. True. Anyways, we'll return ourselves back to normal. We'll just use this now. Oh. Turn this off. And there you have it in a nutshell. I don't know what to say. At least according to Montreal Gazette. But I would say that there's a lot more. You could blame that stupid mayor that we have, a stupid bitch named Valerie Plant, who doesn't know how to fucking govern. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, also, as in the comment section, you can blame the language police. You can blame that stupid fucking asshole, that STBS's named Francois Legault, and you could blame this stupid faggot prime minister that we have, Justin Trudeau. Let's go Brando. Fuck you, Trudeau. Asshole. There's a lot of factors why Montreal is abandoned. The only good thing is the only thing that keeps it popular is probably the Montreal Canadiens, but as you'll see in the cover photo, that's not going to hold water anymore. As there's a big. Yeah, I should have put it like this, but it doesn't matter. I've done this too many times. Anyways, all three levels of government, municipal, provincial, and federal, all three of them are a bunch of cunts. That's it. Anyway, Super Dave. Conclude, close it off. I don't know what to say. Anyways, we will put the link. Whoops. We will put the link from the Montreal Gazette into the description below, but it doesn't tell all the story. You'll have to do more research. We came to this conclusion, but it's only a thesis. It's our opinion. We blame the government on all three levels. From Montreal going. Anyways, at this point, I'll bid you adieu, au revoir, adios, arrivederci, shalom, salam alaikum, do svidania, auf Wiedersehen, yasas, parevces, goodbye. Also, merci beaucoup, muchas gracias, mucho gracias. Tudaraba, shukriya, shukran, spasiba, dankeschön, efkaristopoli, shakran balam, there could be many reasons why. Well, this is what David, my host, and I think. We blame the government for their bureaucracy and stupidity. Anyways, at this point now, we will say thank you very much.